My name is Sister Marita Tafirenyika. Currently, I'm staying in the Blawayo community. I joined the congregation in 2007. What inspired me to join the Dominican congregation, the Dominican Missionary Sisters of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, was the programs that I used to watch on television. There is one of the sisters, Sister Tendai Makwanese, who used to feature different programs because the diocese I come from had no Dominican sisters. And when I would watch those programs, I felt that was a congregation I needed to join because I felt I needed to work with people. The programs I saw showed me that these sisters would work with people. They were so much involved, and I could witness that on television. So that is what moved me. And when I got to really know about these Dominicans, what really then inspired me the most after knowing about the Dominicans was their motto, Veritas. Because I am a person who believes in the truth. And so I took that motto to say it's something I would want to move with as I move in the world, trying to spread the truth in the way I live my life. I also look at the Dominican family is a family that is well connected, especially when I look from the founder to the different congregations that make up the Dominican order, and especially looking at the number of years that the congregation has moved, and that they are contemplatives in action. There are some who are enclosed. And so being a contemplative in action makes me move on as a Dominican and would want to continue as a Dominican, because it means I'm not just keeping to myself what the Lord reveals to me, what I find in prayer, but I am sharing it not only with those I come across, but with the rest of the world through the different congregations that make up the Dominican order. The dream that I have, which is a dream that I see already to have started flourishing, is a dream where we involve everyone. By saying I've seen it already starting to flourish is we have the Dominican Youth Movement, we have the associates, and this dream, I see it in that we allow these people to be part of us, even the lay people out there. The reason being, when I look at the numbers for people coming to join the congregation, in particular I can talk of Zimbabwe, where I am based at the moment, that our vocations seem to be going down. And I wouldn't want the whole congregation to fall down, but I would say I see it moving on with the involvement of the Dominican youth, with the involvement of the associates, that we be able to encompass them in our apostolates, that dream that Dominic had, that the truth be preached, that contemplation be shared, that the gospel reaches to the ends of the world. We'll be able to move on in that sense if we are to embrace these people as fully really part of us, as we have already started. And I can say recently I'm aware of the Dominican youth from Zimbabwe going to Zambia to initiate the Dominican Youth Movement, which is again, something positive. And I would also wish for that in the future to happen, even as we go forward in the other countries, as we are saying vocations are going down. So my main dream is that that light that Dominic lit, that it will never die down, but that it continues to move on in other avenues. What I think the Spirit is saying to us today is that the Spirit is asking us to talk of unity, to look at unity. I am saying this looking at how the world over people seem not to be united or are not united. This is expressed in the wars that we notice in different parts of the world. This is seen in countries where some people are starving, yet there are others who are enjoying life and are getting things in abundance. That tells me that we are not so much united. And I would think if our future is a future that has unity, where we are preaching unity, then we are going to have that love in the different parts of the world. So I would see us being called to unite the nations through our efforts of living the truth and being able to express it out there, that the people are able to see that we need to be united. We need to love each other.